And welcome to Q Live. I'm Gerald McMullin. I'm on the Q Communications Committee, and we are broadcasting live from the exhibit hall floor here at Q 2012 in Palm Springs, California. And I want to welcome Kelly Mendoza from Common Sense Media, who's joining me here today. And welcome, Kelly.
Hi, nice to be here.
So I understand this is your first time at Q.
Yes, this is my first time at Q. We've had people come in the past. This is my first time, and I'm really impressed with the conference so far. It's a great mix of practical sessions and hands-on sessions, and then sort of larger philosophies about pedagogy and learning philosophies. I really am enjoying the sessions so far.
So Kelly's with an organization called Common Sense Media, which is based out of San Francisco, I believe?
Yes.
Great.
Yes.
And if someone had never heard of Common Sense Media, someone came up to you and said, tell me more about that organization, how would you introduce it?
Mm-hmm. Well, Common Sense, we are a nonprofit organization, and we aim to improve the lives of media and children in a world of media and technology. So there's 4 things that we do. We rate, educate, advocate, and investigate. That's our new one. So we offer ratings and reviews for parents on movie titles, websites, apps, books, anything for kids. We have developmental criteria, and parents love to refer to our ratings and reviews, so that's one thing. Today I'm going to be talking to you about our educational programs that we offer, and I'll go into a little bit more into detail about that, I think. And then we advocate, so we do policy work in Washington. The issue of kids and privacy is a huge hot pain point and a hot topic right now that we're working with. And then we also investigate. So we have research that we do on media and children. And our last study, it was called 0 to 8, and it looked at media in the lives of 0 to 8-year-olds. Really fascinating study if you have the chance to check it out.
Sounds great. So a lot of our audience are going to be K-12 educators.
Yep.
So what are some of the resources that are available for K-12 educators on the Common Sense website?
Okay. So we have a full educational program on digital literacy and citizenship. So if you go to our website, commonsensemedia.org/educators, you can access our digital literacy and citizenship curriculum for K-12. And there's a lot in there to explore, but I'm going to lead it up for the typical teacher and tell you that it's available at no cost to you. So we offer this digital citizenship curriculum because we believe it's really important to teach kids to be safe and responsible when they're using digital media and online. And so we offer educational resources on that. I do want to touch on a couple more educational programs. Another one that we offer is called the Parent Media and Technology Education Program. So if you're at a school and you're doing parent education, we offer a program that is really turnkey that helps you talk to parents about digital media and technology issues, ranging from, what's a good age to get a cell phone, or, I'm getting a cell phone, what should I expect, to, what sorts of things do I need to be worried about when my kids are online. It's all developmentally divided up, elementary, middle, high school, and so we offer the parent program. And then one more thing that I want to mention that we're really excited about is called the Digital Passport. So, Digital Passport is a learning platform for grades 3 to 5, and it teaches them digital citizenship skills through 5 interactives. So they learn digital safety, etiquette, being safe and responsible with their digital media use, and along the way they earn badges, so that towards the end they earn a digital passport that they can print out, and this is a really good sort of onboarding activity program for your elementary school students, either when you're starting the beginning of the year or when you're launching your digital citizenship or internet safety program. It's a really great introduction and a lot of fun. So right now we are piloting this with 1,500 students around the country, and it's going very well. So that digital passport, it will be available at digitalpassport.org. It'll be available in August as we'll launch that. And right now, if you're interested in signing up for more information, you can go there and sign up.
That sounds great. So all of that curriculum for teachers is basically available online.
Yes. All you have to do is go to our educators site and register as an educator, and you can download everything, download the videos, and access it.
So I'm looking at a press release. And this is a press release that I got off the CUE website, and it talks about a partnership that involves CUE as well as Common Sense Media. So can you tell us a little bit about what's in this press release?
Yes, definitely. So we are really excited. We have partnered with CUE and the Q2U Professional Development Program. So as you know, as these digital citizenship issues become more of a demand in schools, and they're looking for resources on cyberbullying or privacy, or they're having issues that they want to cover. E-rate is something that's coming up more and more. We offer professional development around that, but through CUE, we have partnered with CUE and their lead learner network of excellent presenters to offer 5 different workshops that CUE will then go out and the lead learners will present. Wherever it may be. So if you're a teacher, or you're with a district, you just go to the, I'm trying to think of, if I remember here, it's q.org/Common Sense Media. And there you'll find the workshops listed. Digital citizenship, cyberbullying is another one, privacy. We will have something on E-rate coming up. And you can fill out a form requesting a workshop, and then we work with you, CUE works with you and arranges the training, and we're really excited about it.
So we've got a lot of great curriculum through your organization, and now that curriculum is being delivered to schools and districts through the Q2U program. And in addition to the website you gave out, there's the q.org/Q2U, where you can find out about all of the Q2U professional development programs that could be brought to you. So this obviously, as you said, is a really important topic, and it's on the minds of a lot of people. So if we're going to hold a session on this at my district or who should be in the audience? I mean, is this something for superintendents? Is this classroom teachers? Is this the district IT person? I mean, who is the target audience to get the curriculum that you're going to be bringing through the Q2U program?
Yeah. So that's a great question. Primarily, our audience for these workshops are teachers. Teachers are the one that are on the ground in the trenches, implementing this curriculum, implementing these types of topics into their classes. But we do customize for administrators or district level, depending on the topic. So while I say primarily teachers, we are open to administrators, technology coordinators, and so forth.
Okay. You mentioned the classroom teachers. So what can schools do about cyberbullying? I mean, what are some practical things that can be done to tackle that issue?
Well, we think that it's a very serious issue, very relevant, and we approach it in 2 ways with schools, and that's what are you doing to prevent cyberbullying and what are you doing to respond to it? So for us, prevention includes educating your students, educating your students about being good digital citizens. We have a wonderful cyberbullying toolkit that we've put together that has resources for teachers, for administrators, and for kids. But mainly, it's a collection of, if you want to start teaching about this topic, where to begin. And so you go to, I have so many websites I'm giving you, but it's commonsense.org/cyberbullying-toolkit. And you can look by grade level and find the relevant lessons to begin with. So that's, for us, the prevention through education is key to dealing with cyberbullying. On the other hand, I mentioned response. So in our workshops, we offer guidance. It's not mandates, but it's guidance on how to respond to cyberbullying when it happens. A lot of times teachers, principals, it's either, I'm not going to touch this approach like this, especially if it happened outside of school, or in ideal use case, people know the process of what happens, people know their roles and responsibilities, and there's a process that happens when a cyberbullying incident is reported. So I think it's really important for schools. There's a lot of pieces to the puzzle, but prevention, response, including education and your process, and I didn't even mention policy, but that's part of it, is key in how schools are going to deal with cyberbullying.
There's a lot of talk about digital footprints, being a digital citizen, and I actually was talked about at the last session I went to, but in your opinion, when should students be introduced to that concept of your digital footprint?
That is a great question. Digital footprints, this is becoming a bigger issue, especially we think about middle school and then definitely high school, when your digital footprint and your online presence is really important for things like college admissions or job applications. Employers and college admissions more and more are Googling candidates to find out who they are, and they make judgments about you based on what they find about you online. But in terms of when to begin teaching about digital footprints, and not only that, but just digital citizenship overall, we believe the earlier the better. So even with digital footprints, we have a lesson for grades 2-3, and it could be aged up or aged down, called Follow the Digital Trail. And this is a very introductory lesson about, did you know that when you're online, you leave a trail of information about yourself, and some kinds of information you don't want to leave that kind of trail, and sometimes it's okay to leave certain kinds of information. So kids are learning that not everything they do online just sort of disappears, that there's actually a digital footprint. So for us...
There was a great analogy I heard that a middle school had done, where they had asked some kids to squeeze the tube out of a toothpaste. And the whole concept was, then they said, take it back, put it back in. That what you do online, you can't always retract.
Wow, I love that analogy. Yeah. That's perfect for elementary too. It's very concrete and makes sense to them. So I encourage, the sooner the better with starting kids learning about digital citizenship. And that's why we have K through 12. And we encourage learning about this at all levels, all grade levels. So
great. Well, sounds like a really great partnership between your organization and CUE. So hopefully we'll find out more about it. You're doing a session tomorrow, I understand.
Yes,
with Danny Silva.
Exactly. 2:30 to 3:30 in Mesquite. We're doing a session on best practices with digital citizenship, and we're talking more about Q to U and what we're offering with professional development.
Great. Well, thanks for joining us today.
Thank you so much.
And we are here, as I said, in Palm Springs. This is Q Live, and I'm Gerald McMullin from the Q Communications Committee. And thanks for joining us today.
Thank you.